University of Dice, Dave here. Welcome back. Getting back into the swing of things with the Lessons Learned series. I've played some games, I've been to a cup, I've been to a challenge. What have I learned? Well, two themes today. One is don't go too fast and make some Birdbrained plays. And two is don't let the results bother you. Focus on the decisions you made. As long as those decisions were fine, how the result turned out, that's not the quality that we're looking for. We're looking for the quality of the decisions, the choices that led you there. So, what have I done lately? Well, I was third in a cup. Got nothing for that because all my cups are ones and twos. That's okay. I was tempted by the playmat. I was hoping to get it. I fell a little short. The other one was I finished fourth at a challenge. I actually tied for the best record, but my resistance was bad. Luckily, there were enough people there that I at least got 10 championship points. So that's something. We're up to 244 now. Hoo-hoo. Now at the League Cup, went 4-0 in Swiss. Feeling pretty good. I think I minimized mistakes for the most part all the way through Swiss. The issue came with the first round of top four cut. I was into Flareon. It was actually the same person that I played in the round four, just the way that things worked out with the records and whatnot. So it was the same person I played in round four of Swiss, where I won. I did not do so well here. So I'm on Goldengo with the rocks. My opponent is on Flareon box. Game two was fine in this set. I played into Briar, but I did everything I could to minimize it. They did not have a knockdown ready to go on board. They had a Pidgeot, but I knocked that out. And if I could just survive one more turn, I was going to be okay. But they had the Briar in hand. They pulled it off of prize cards. So I did what I could to minimize the chances of them getting to Briar. It's just, it is what it was. They had a brilliant play at the beginning of that game to ensure I could not take an early one prize knockout, to put me on odd prizes, to ensure that I was very likely to play into Briar. No, the issue was in game one when I was moving way too fast on a secret box play and I grabbed a Buddy Buddy Poffin instead of the superior energy retrieval that I needed. And this stopped me from being able to take a two prize knockout and keep the pace. I was actually going to be ahead on the prize trade if I had played this right. I played it wrong. And then after that, I was so flustered by this misplay, I continued playing it wrong, for some reason going for the Pidgeot, thus ensuring that I was never going to catch up instead of dealing with the Flareons. I don't know, something about that tutor ability that Pidgeot has. So yeah, don't go too fast. And then if you do and you catch yourself in it, don't get flustered and continue it. We ended up having like a runaway train effect here where I was fast once and I misplayed because of it. And then I just kept going too fast or kept being a little too reckless after that fact. Now for game two, I had settled down, so that is good, but I need to compartmentalize within the same game better as well. That's the advice that I pull from that, from my future self to my past self, and hopefully for all of you out there if you're watching this. But that was the League Cup. It was still fun, still good to play, get some competitive juices flowing and all of that kind of stuff. The next thing was the League Challenge. Now, this was at a store I hadn't been to before. I was out of town for work. I say out of town. I was like far enough away that I needed a hotel, but not like super far from home. But it was still a place I'd never been. I saw they had this thing going Tuesday night. We did not have any work events going Tuesday night. So I said, what the heck, let's go and see how it is. So I took the same 60 right there, and that was fine. And went through Swiss okay. Like I said, I finished 3-1. The one loss, though, I was trying to build up. This was a slacking deck, and boy, he got things rolling. He played it very well. And I was trying to find a way to get to a knockout, and it turned out I didn't have it. I was one energy short. And then I start thinking, like, well, maybe if I had done something just a little bit differently, and maybe I could have bossed something else up and KO'd something that would have taken less energy. But that also would have been a really low percentage play. I'm not sure if I had the game logs right from like TCG Live or something, I'd be able to go and look and know for certain. I feel pretty confident, though, that I made the best decision that I could at the time with the information that I had. I had a better shot of getting there with a line that I chose than I would have with any alternative. So even though that one didn't work out and I couldn't get the KO to win the game, I think that's still okay. Just because we choose the high percentage play and it doesn't work doesn't mean that that was the wrong play. It just means it didn't work that time. If you make that high percentage choice most of the time, it's going to work for you. And that's what I got to learn is don't beat yourself up over that kind of stuff. It's something that I know, but I think it's easy to forget. And it's good to remind yourself every now and again. So I think that's a wrap for me on anything with championship points until we get into January. And of course, I still have the future to look at for the Houston Regional, which I think will probably be post rotation, though I don't think we know that for sure yet. It feels likely given the time frame, but maybe it'll end up being the very last thing of the old. I hope not. I kind of looking forward to new stuff, but that's going to be crazy for everybody. They're going to be wide open, I'm sure. But that gives me a chance to, around the holidays, relax, take a break. Yeah, still go to the shop and play some casual stuff like that, but relax, take a break, clear my head, and be ready fresh for whatever we have coming in Q1 of next year. So, what about your misplays, your mistakes? What have you learned lately? Tell me down below. And until the next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.